Hello, good afternoon. Welcome to Physics Bouquet, my dear viewers. Today's topic it is meant for +3 students, and we are going to discuss about complex numbers. Though the name is complex, but it is not so much complex. It is very much useful in mathematics, physics, as well as statistics, economics, economics based on statistics, and in physics its use is undescribable. When we are reading about wave and oscillation, we use Fourier transform, and this Fourier transform is based on complex numbers. Similarly, electromagnetic theory, electronics, quantum physics, everywhere this complex number is useful. So we should read these complex numbers, and we will start with just brief revisions of complex numbers, what we have read in +2 level. Actually, complex numbers are in the form a plus ib. Any number which is in this form, a plus ib form, is called a complex number. This a is real, b is also real. A and b are real numbers, and this I is equal to root over of -1. For example, if I will write 3 plus 4i, then it is a complex number. I can write 6 minus 7i, a complex number. Even 0 can be considered to be a complex number. 0 means we can write 0 plus 0i, complex number. So it is an all-embracing number. And if we write a number, suppose 2 plus I, its real part 2, and what is the coefficient of it? What is here? 1 is there. So these two are real, and I is root over of -1. And here often a term is used, complex conjugate. Just we will have a brief review of those topics of complex numbers, complex analysis, which we have read in +2 level. Complex conjugate of a plus ib is a minus ib. Generally, this a plus ib is denoted by the letter z. A complex number is generally denoted by the letter z, and its complex conjugate is denoted by z bar, a minus ib. So only that part which contains complex number, that changes to minus. Complex conjugate of z is z bar, and complex conjugate of z bar is z. If we will write -5 plus 7i, This is suppose x. Then its complex conjugate will be minus 5 minus 7i. So complex conjugate of minus 5 minus 7i is minus 5 plus 7i, and complex conjugate of minus 5 plus 7i is minus 5 minus 7i. Complex conjugate of x is x bar and complex conjugate of x bar is x. So complex conjugate. All these will be useful later on. It is a very large chapter of +3 physics. It comes under mathematical physics. Then we will discuss briefly some how we will add complex number, how we will subtract, how we will multiply, how we will divide, addition of complex numbers. Addition. Suppose a complex number z1 is there, x1 plus I y1, and another complex number z2 is equal to x2 plus I y2. Then z1 plus z2 will give us, add the real parts, add the imaginary parts. This is imaginary part. I forgot to tell in the beginning. Imaginary part. This imaginary part, this is real, but this whole thing when combined, it is called imaginary part, and this is real part. This is real part. If we add them, we will obtain x1 plus x2 plus I, take I common, we will get I into y1 plus y2. Similarly, multiplication, subtraction, z1 minus z2, we will have x1 minus x2 minus I into, this is plus I into y1 minus y2, z1 minus z2. Then let us switch over to multiplication. Multiplication. x1 into x2, z1 into z2, z1 into z2. Then we will have x1 plus I y1 into x2 plus I y2. If we multiply it, x1 into x2, then plus x1 into I y2, so I x1 y2 plus I x2 y1 plus I square y1 y2. But our I is how much? Root over of minus 1. This implies I square will be equal to minus 1. Now use this I square is equal to minus 1 here, and we will obtain x1 x2. Here if we use minus 1, then it will be minus y1 y2. So x1 x2 minus y1 y2, put them in brackets, take common I into x1 y2 plus x2 y1. You see, x1 into x2 minus y1 into y2 plus I into x1 y2 into x2 y2. x1 y2 plus x2 y1. Only minus sign here due to this I square. Multiplication. Division. Division is interesting. Division. Z1 by Z2. x1 plus I y1 by x2 plus I y2. In this case, what you will do? First look at the denominator. What is there in the denominator? Then multiply the complex conjugate of the denominator above and below. Multiply the complex conjugate of the denominator in the numerator as well as denominator. It is x2 plus I y2. Its complex conjugate will be what? Its complex conjugate will be x2 minus I y2. So multiply x2 minus I y2 in the numerator as well as in the denominator. So x1 plus I y1 into x2 minus I y2 divided by x2 plus I y2 into x2 minus I y2. It will give us x1 x2 then minus I x1 y2 plus I x2 y1 I into I y1 minus I y2 I into I square, it is minus 1 and this minus, so plus 1, so plus y1 y2 divided by, this is a plus b into a minus b in this form. It is in the form a plus b into a minus b, so it will be a square minus b square. So a square means x2 square and b square means I y2 whole square. A square minus b square I y2 whole square. What will be obtained? x1 x2 plus y1 y2 x1 x2 plus y1 y2. Then here take common minus I x1 y2 minus x2 y1 divided by x2 square. See, it is I square. I square means minus 1 and this minus, it will be plus, so y2 square. Now little bit be observant. Here this is completely real part and this is the imaginary part. So real part by this minus imaginary part by this. That is equal to x1 x2 plus y1 y2 divided by x2 square plus y2 square. minus I into x1 y2 minus x2 y1 divided by x2 square plus y2 square. Suppose you are asked to divide 3 plus 4i divided by 2 plus I. Then what will be the result? x1 x2 plus y1 y2. x1 x2 plus y1, here y2 means 1, so x1 x2 12 plus y1 y2 2 divided by x2 square plus y2 square, 2 square plus 1 square 5 minus I into x1 y2 3 into 1, that is 3, minus x2 y1 x1 x2, थोड़ा गलती हो गया, this is our x1, this is y1, this is x2, this is y2. So x1 x2 3 into 2 6 plus y1 y2 4 into 1 4, then x2 square plus y2 square, that will be 5, minus I into x1 y2 3 into 1 3 minus x2 y1 2 into 4 by again 5. So it will obtain 10 by 5 2 minus 3 minus 8 minus 5 by 5 minus 1 plus this plus 1, so 2 plus I. So the answer is 2 plus I. So 2 plus I into 2 plus I, 2 into 2 4 I square minus 1 2I plus 2I 4I. Alright, so if we divide this into this, if we multiply 2 plus I with 2 plus I, we will obtain 3 plus 4I. In this way, we will proceed with addition, multiplication, division, subtraction. Equal complex numbers. Equal complex numbers. Two complex numbers are said to be equal if the real part of them are equal and imaginary part of them are separately equal. Suppose z1 is equal to x1 plus iy1, z2 is equal to x2 plus iy2. If z1 is equal to z2 implies that if this is equal to this, then x1 is equal to x2 and y1 is equal to y2. Real part is equal with real part, imaginary part equal with imaginary part. Then only we say that two complex numbers are equal. Then we will discuss a fundamental diagram in the complex number. For complex number, it is the fundamental diagram called Argand diagram. Argand diagram. Actually, this diagram is the graphical representation of complex numbers. We represent real numbers in graphical. We have a representation of real numbers in graphical form. Similarly, the graphical representation by means of a diagram for the complex numbers is known as Argand diagram. The diagram which represents complex number in a graphical form are called what? Graphical representation, Argand diagram. This is x dash, then y dash, meta origin. Suppose here is a position P, it is x1, y1. This x dash, x dash, it represents real axis, and y dash, axis for imaginary axis. So this is x1, this is y1. Suppose this angle is theta. This theta is called argument. Theta is called argument, or it is also named as amplitude, argument of the complex number. Suppose here the complex number is z is equal to x1 plus I y1, or we will write, let us, x plus iy, then it will be x y. Theta is called argument or amplitude, and this OP, this is R, this R is called magnitude of Z. This is argument of Z or amplitude of Z, and R is called magnitude or absolute value of Z. Absolute value of Z. So OP, that is equal to R, is magnitude or absolute value, and this x-axis which forms an angle theta with OP is called argument or amplitude. Now from the diagram, we have x is equal to r cos theta and y is equal to r sin theta. Then what will be z? Z is equal to x plus iy. It will be equal to r cos theta plus I sin theta. R cos theta plus I r sin theta. Or taking common r, we can obtain r cos theta plus I sin theta. This is also called polar form of the complex number. Polar form of complex number, or polar representation of complex number. Now if we calculate r from this is equation 1, suppose this is equation 2, polar form. So if we take square up both sides and add them, we will obtain r is equal to root over of x square plus y square. What is our magnitude or absolute value of z? So magnitude or absolute value of z is root over of x square plus y square, and z is equal to r cos theta plus I sin theta. What will be cos theta? Cos theta is equal to x by r, and sin theta is y by r. Cos theta y by r, but r is what? This much. So y by root over of x square plus y square, and sin theta is x by उल्टा हो गया. This is sin theta and this is cos theta. From here cos theta is x by r and sin theta is y by r. So x by root over of x square plus y square. Now we can represent also this in the form of, and tan theta is equal to y by x. Y is equal to r sin theta, x is equal to r cos theta, r cancels, and that will be equal to this. So theta is equal to tan inverse y by x. So this much in today's video. Have a good day. In the next video, we'll solve some numerical problems based on the discussion we made today. So for this video, goodbye. Have a good day.